Hi there, Brian McNichols here from touringplans.com. I am at Universal Orlando today, specifically Universal Studios Florida, more specifically the Simpsons land, Springfield, USA. I just thought I would walk you around. Of course, I am a white male in my 30s, just barely still. So I love the Simpsons. I remember seeing them on Tracy Ullman Show and all that sort of stuff. So this land is, I don't want to say important to me, but it is really something. It's one of the few lands that I get into and I get a little bit emotional about. Some of the others are here. Diagon Alley is another one of those, which you'll see in a different video. But I just thought I'd walk you around, kind of show you what they have here. No better place to start than with the founder of Springfield himself, Jebediah Springfield, or Hans Sprungfeld, I suppose. His famous statue is here as a photo op. There are some great photo ops here at Universal Studios, including this one right next to Jebediah, which is Chief Wiggum with his donut in hand and his police car, which he just smashed into a fire hydrant. They have the background music up super duper loud here right now for some reason, so hopefully you are hearing me okay. Continuing this one, I started kind of in the middle. I'm gonna loop down and back around, so the logistics might be a little tricky, but it's not a big land. You'll find everything. Here is Lard Lad Donuts. And if you're wondering how you can tell without the giant statue of the guy holding up the donut, don't worry, you don't have to. There he is. Now, they at least started a Simpsons music loop now, but they have the giant pink donut that Homer always eats here. I will continue past Mr. Lard Lad here. Told you, great photo ops here if you're fans of the show. This is the Bumblebee Man taco truck. Naranjas en la cabeza. That's still how I know how to say both oranges and head in Spanish, is from the Bumblebee Man right there. All sorts of random little things too, like just painted on the side of the building back there is Radioactive Man. No Fall Out Boy though. I wonder if the band Fall Out Boy was considered all there. The Android's Dungeon comic book shop. Not open, not actually a place you can go into. But if you have a shirt that says worst episode ever, great place to stay. Krusty Burger here, which is actually a place you can go into. That is a very good food court. It doesn't open for another couple of minutes. We'll walk in there as soon as it does. Another place that opens at 11 that I will definitely be showing you more of. One of the coolest things in here is Moe's Tavern, and the inside looks just like Moe's Tavern, which is pretty crazy to me. We've got Cletus's Chicken Shack. This is some more of the food court here. These buildings are connected behind, and they actually connect into Moe's Tavern. And then the famous Kwik-E-Mart, which is the gift shop here. Coming up on another pretty good photo op, which is on the other side of this door over here. We've got a little mill house, sitting alone, sadly sipping on a soda. A lot of S's right there. There are pretty regular character meets here in Simpsons Land, which of course, the Simpsons family. Here we've got Bart and Homer meeting guests. Now we're getting out of the town of Springfield into like a carnival atmosphere, which is kind of what they decided on. Kang and Kodos Twirl and Hurl, simple spinner ride, except that the jokes they tell in it are actually legitimately funny. These are all games that you can pay money to play. Not something I'm very interested in, I'm not gonna lie, and things that we tend to rush the kids by as quickly as possible. They did at least attempt to theme it, and there's the Simpsons family up there, the Sledge Homer, it is called. But this behind me here, the big crusty mouth that you walk through there, that is the Simpsons Ride. This is what used to be the Back to the Future ride a long time ago. It is a simulator where it is a giant screen with, you have individual little cars in the bay and you go through. I love it. As much as I love The Simpsons, the in-jokes in it are amazing. They make fun of both Universal and Disney and SeaWorld all in the same thing, which is great. But the simulator part of it makes me a little sick. So now let's complete our loop around, going back down the lagoon side. We'll go out of the carnival area again This probably wasn't the best route to take here, but I wanted to end near Moe's, so that's kind of why I chose this. Back past Hanging Photos, Twirl and Hurl. I believe they do shoot water, just so you know, which honestly, if you're going on a Universal attraction, you should expect that it's going to shoot water. There are two things Universal loves, simulators and getting you wet. Two more photo ops, oddly enough to say. This one of my favorite side characters here in Simpsons World, Duff Man. Duff Man has some of the low-key best Simpsons lines. And then we end here, Duff Gardens. These are the 7 Duffs. I know one of them is Surly. I'm not sure which one. Probably the angry looking one, that would make sense. But Duff Gardens here, you can get Duff, Duff Light, Duff Dry, sit outside. It's a very nice looking bar. They actually have Simpsons clips playing on the TV right there, which is very nice. Are you ready to get duffed? Oh yeah. All right, so now let's walk inside of Moe's and the food court. Check those out for you. So this is Moe's. We got all sorts of awesome stuff in here. The Love Tester. Another great photo op. Good old Barney Gumble lamenting the loss of his beer in there. But look at this place. If you are familiar at all with The Simpsons with Moe's, you will see all sorts of awesome details. The booths, the pool table. There are Duff signs. There's a jukebox. Lots of Duff ads, pictures of the softball team and the Pin Pals right there, the bowling team. Flaming Moe, and yes, you can order a Flaming Moe if you want one. There is no shortage of details in there. And it connects right into the food court, where you can get things from places like Cletus's Chicken Shack, Krusty Burger, Luigi's, Lisa's Tea House of Horrors, and also playing Simpsons clips. Great art and murals on the wall. This whole place is a treasure chest of Simpsons details. And even the TV above the bar looks just like it does in the show.